So this is going to be home for the night. This is the come on now, I can't remember, Bake Oven Knob Shelter. It's really small. Well, it says it sleeps 6, but it doesn't have a very high ceiling, and not a huge fourth place. I'd say it's more like a 4-person shelter, but luckily I'm here early. I don't think there are going to be a lot of people here tonight. Made my hike in. Started out on a cruisy road, and then it turned into a pretty gnarly wreck scramble. I'd rate it in the top 3 in Pennsylvania, and I just had to pick my way through it. So it probably took me 45 minutes to do a mile, 45 minutes, 45 minutes instead of, I usually do it in a cruisy trail. I can do it in 20 couple, or normally about a half hour. So still raining, calling for maybe some more rain tonight. That's why I'm staying in a shelter. Plan is to hike tomorrow to another shelter, which is too close, but it is what it is. That shelter is about 7 miles away. So I'll hike to that, and then tomorrow, the day after, I'm going to hike Lehigh Gap, and I'm hoping that the weather breaks, because hiking out of Lehigh Gap is a pretty steep climb. It's really bouldering near the top, but people say that it has a gorgeous view, and I'd love to have a good view in Pennsylvania. I'm getting honestly, I am not in love with the northern part of the trail in Pennsylvania. It's just been a little bit of a pain in the tail, but you know, it is what it is. So you don't get to make the rules when you do a through hike. You just take what comes. So it was hard to leave Linda and Tim. It was hard to leave warm and dry and come back into, well, it isn't cold, it's warm and wet. I don't think I've ever seen, this is probably like the 5th straight day of rainy, drizzly stuff. It isn't raining copious amounts, but when I got to the trailhead today to hike, it started raining, and then as I got to the rocks, it rained harder. And so these rocks that are covered with lichen and all jumbled up, you just have to be really stinking careful. You slide. So I looked like a real sissy picking my way through the rocks, but I'm through, and I didn't break anything or hurt anything or scrape anything. So that's a success, and I'm glad I'm here and back on trail. And my hope is in about 4 days to be out of Pennsylvania and into New Jersey. And there's some rocks in New Jersey, so I might have another couple days of rocks. But then I hear the northern part of New Jersey and New York are really nice, with really nice trail, very little elevation gain and loss. And so I'm kind of looking forward to something that is a little easier, a little prettier, and where I can feel good about the miles I'm pushing. I was feeling good before I hit this section, and my mileage has dropped, but it's better to have it drop and be safe than to just push on as fast as you can go and bust something. So I'm 65, and I want to come out of this in one piece. Kind of an interesting fact, my wife took a picture of me kind of from profile yesterday, and maybe I should do this like this. And I got a haircut in Port Clinton, and she said, "You look, now that you've lost weight on the trail, you look an awful lot like your dad." And that's true. And that's a positive thing. Dad, I love you. I'm proud to be called your son, and I'm happy to look like you. I'm happy to carry that heritage forward. So anyway, that's a wrap up of day, what did I say, 78.